live. We up. Well, peace to the truth seekers and truth speakers is No Vaseline podcast. The podcast gives you the raw truth, even if it hurts. Live from the 215 is me, Cool Guy P, on a weird. I guess we can call this the new podcast platform.
Yeah, this is like the
video conferencing. I mean,
Right.
All right. Well, shit. Let's.
This is the wave of the future. That's how it's going to have to be from now on.
That's what it seemed like.
I hope not, man. I really hope not, because like I like the human interaction. I like being able to look each other in the face and look each other in the eye while we talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I feel you, but I don't
just that genuine interaction. You know?
Yeah, I don't think things are going to be the same after this, yo. Because like a lot of people are dying, and like a lot of it's like a lot of shit going. It's weird, man. I don't know what's. Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, like, I think it's like I think it's a virus, something going on. I don't know. I think we all got it, but it's like we all been had it, but certain shit is triggering and it's different shit in different people.
Right.
I mean, I don't know, man. That's just my guess, you know.
Yeah. Like I've been looking on, social media, and I watch the news very, what's the word I'm looking for? Sporadically.
Right.
A lot of stuff is just not adding up to me.
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation going on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And it's like I saw something where it was like everybody wants to blame Trump, but the real, I guess you would call him Antichrist, is Bill Gates.
Yeah.
You're talking about doing all these tests on African people in Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And It's like, wait a minute.
He been doing that type time too. Like he been doing that. Like,
right.
Keeping.
Even going back to the I heard that he like him and a few of the other 1% elite got like a food bank hidden in, not a food bank, but a seed bank.
Oh yeah, it's
hidden in Antarctica.
Yeah, it's not hidden. It's known. Yes, it's all the seeds and shit.
Yeah,
it's sitting in like one big bunker in Antarctica or something like that.
Yep.
So my question is like, all right, what is it? Obviously, what is it that they're not telling us? When it comes to every sickness or every death that has happened during this time, they're calling every death a COVID-19 death. But somebody just has like a migraine, or they may be suffering from like a hemorrhage or something and die from that, but they'll call it a COVID-19 death.
Right.
You know what I mean? I saw a video today where this chick was talking about, look, I just came from the hospital. I went to the hospital because or whatever have you, whatever non-COVID-19 sickness it was or ailment, but the diagnosis was COVID-19.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's like more along the lines of what Malcolm was saying. Like I think everybody's been exposed to it, and to some degree, it's just like it's just kind of showing up, and like I think it's more likely to show up in people with pre-existing health conditions, especially at the respiratory nature. And but I mean, like, bro, I'm in sanitation. You know what I mean? Like, I drive a trash truck every day, so and sometimes for overtime, I may throw the trash. Like, I don't know who in these houses have it or don't have it. So. We putting this trash in the truck, we squeezing it, running it up, bags is busting and all that shit being dispersed. So it's like, how don't I have it yet?
Right.
Then I gotta go to the dump. I gotta dump the truck, gotta get out behind it. No, I mean not necessarily behind it, but get out the truck in the dump with all the other trash that people bring in. So I mean, it's like if anybody, the medical workers are definitely on the front line, but people like me definitely on the front line too.
Yeah, and like grocery workers too. People work at grocery stores.
Right.
Like, it's constantly people coming in and out of there. I'm like, yo, like, and I was like thinking like certain shit wasn't being shut down, like fast food. Certain shit where like people are over other people's food and it's getting moved out. It's like, yo, a lot of shit we're being contaminated by crazy.
Yeah, how about that? It's like this week I've been, sad to say it, but I've been eating like Burger King. I've been eating out for lunch or whatever. And I'm eating, and the food is all right, but in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, somebody was breathing over this food. Even if they had a mask on or not, you know what I'm saying? They may have the gloves on or what have you, but at the end of the day, when they make my sandwich, they're breathing over it.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I've been trying to get to Walmart. Like this whole week, I've been trying to get to Walmart to buy myself a bike because I'm committing to waking up 5:30 in the morning to ride my bike before I head out to work. And every Walmart I've been to, all the bikes are sold out. Like I went to 3 Walmarts and 2 Targets. I went to the Target in South Philly today, and all the bikes were gone. So I'm saying, like, damn, any other time, I'm pretty sure these bikes would be here fully stocked. But now that this whole COVID-19 madness and mass hysteria has taken place, brother can't even get a bike.
How if they're gonna be able to transportation and what's going to happen?
Right.
I mean, so people panicking, yo.
Damn, I might have to mess around and just get a skateboard or something.
And the shelves are starting to get empty. The shelves are starting to get empty now too.
Yeah.
Like, I was in the grocery store yesterday. I was like, damn, like I couldn't find no bleach.
Like certain cleaning supplies you're just not gonna find now. Yeah. But like it's you can tell now it's to the point where like the supermarkets can't keep up with the demand because people buying so much.
Yeah.
Excuse me, people buying so much at one time, they can't keep up.
Right.
Damn.
Like this is, in my most humblest opinion, this is a very scary time for everybody right now. It's like we don't know who's giving the right information. We really don't know what's going on and the real reason why everybody has to stay indoors.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, what is it that they're not telling us? And one thing I did notice while I was out working, Verizon has been out in droves.
Okay.
Like, repairing the cable lines and stuff like that, and with this whole emergence of this 5G, every like county and district I've been to, like to inspect the electric poles and utility poles, Verizon is there. They in the bucket trucks, they already up, and it's like, yo, are they really making this 5G thing like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say like high in demand, but just I'll say predominant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm concerned, but at the same time, like, I feel like during this time, like I always try to look at things and try to give a silver lining in every opportunity or every situation. And the silver lining that I see with this whole coronavirus and everybody having to self-quarantine is, everybody's been complaining about not having enough time. So now that you have to sit, you have more than enough time to do whatever you want. But what I've seen collectively is just a lot of complaining.
I've seen.
What's your perspective on
that? That's complain. The people that I've seen have complained are those that probably weren't going to do anything in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's what I'm seeing. It's like, because I was talking to my mom and she was like, "Yo, it's opportunity in crisis. Like it's opportunity all the time, but definitely in crisis as well." You know what I mean? Because like,
absolutely,
it's like you're at the bottom, so there's no way else to go but up. You know what I'm saying? So get to working. You know what I mean? So it's like that's how I look at it. But yeah, it's like you want to have those that don't do nothing. You know what I mean? That's in society. You're gonna need those type of people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I see it.
For sure.
I mean,
and so what's your perspective?
Pretty much the same as Malcolm's. Like people complaining weren't pretty much going to do too much anyway, and it's definitely people are definitely going to prosper out of this situation. So the best thing to do is to find some way to to be able to come out on a positive side once all this stuff is over, whenever it's over.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like I was looking at this whole situation, and you have celebrities who are saying, "Oh, you know, you need to take this time to develop a new skill or be productive," and da 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 da. But you have the common folks who are saying, "Yeah, that's easy for you to say. You live in a mansion. You quarantining out on your yacht and this, that, and the third." But I feel like what the common folk are the point that they're missing is you have a lot of time. You need to use this time to your
right.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's with like educating yourself. That's probably the most important thing is taking this time to educate yourself.
At least we have the internet. You do have the internet.
Everybody has that one thing,
right? So you can't use it to your advantage if you have the essential, right? Instead of just social media surfing all day or whatever else you're doing, to just binge watching it, you know, Netflix or whatever.
Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely. And that's my thing. It's like right now everybody has something that they want to learn, they want to do, but they never had the time or never had enough time to do it. So it's like right now, since you have this time, get on YouTube, get on Udemy, get on Skillshare, and really maximize your time in the crib. You know, and what one of the dope things that I've observed, especially being out, is like people are outside, but you got kids that are outside. They're not on the iPad. They're not on the iPhones. They're riding bikes. They're playing catch with their parents. So it's like you see families starting to get reconnected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Parents are home. Yeah.
Yeah, you got time to spend. You got quality time that you can spend with your kids. You know what I'm saying? You're not worrying about the bullshit at work. They're not worrying about the bullshit at school or vice versa. Everybody's coming together, doing activities in the crib, or even going outside for a workout or a walk or whatever. You know, like this is the time I feel like is great just to have everybody or families just reconnect. Instead of like parents giving their kids the iPads and telling them to shut up. You know what I mean?
Another silver lining I see coming out of this is that people learning more about their health as well. People learn more about their immune system and things like that, and how like a strong immune system can prevent a lot of stuff. You know, like right now, I'm like doing crazy shit daily to boost my immune system. Every time I leave the house, I'm drinking something or I'm taking something to help strengthen my immune system. You know what I mean? And it's something I've been doing, but it's like I'm extremely mindful over it right now. You know what I mean? Because of this shit going on. You know what I mean? And that
real quick, I'm gonna let you finish, but can we shout out your Irish moss?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's called it's called Super Sea Moss. It's a proprietary family blend from Graham Organics, and you know, we just other products becoming
Graham Organics. I love
it. More products becoming soon, but that's one of the first. We had the numbers and we want to do for years, but we just had an issue with like we didn't want to sell wellness. You know what I mean? That was just something we've been doing. Like you asked Matt, my mom always give shit out. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, you know what? It's an opportunity right now. It's like, why not? We're both not working. Let's just take advantage of the situation and get it cracking. I mean, but it's also good for you too. It's very good. Man, like this.
Man, real quick, I bought that pint from you, bro. I have been shitting my life away.
And so you've been eating fast food too recently. So yeah, it's gonna clean you out. It's gonna clean you out, bro.
Bruh.
Clean you out.
I remember one day I because normally I would pour a shot of it and I'll mix it in with my lemon water and I'll guzzle a glass of that before I leave the crib.
Yeah.
Man, by like it had to be like 12:30, 1 o'clock. We in like riding around Villanova. And we was on like this wild goose chase or this fucking massive witch hunt for a porta potty. My stomach was about to explode, bro.
Yo,
but
man, double shot.
Can y'all see me?
You had
no, I can't. You black.
What the hell? Hold on.
What was that water called? That
Hold on, real quick.
The Kangen water?
No, it's called iodized. Not iodized water, but
alkaline water.
Alkaline water. You had that and that too. Yeah, you was clean. You right out.
Yeah, man. But my thing is, I gotta get into the habit.
Yeah, and it actually is
of just doing it every day and developing that repetition.
Yeah, man.
But man, I think all right. So before I started taking the Irish Moss, I've been like averaged around like between 210, 215.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I haven't weighed myself yet, but all right, cool. We see you now. But yeah, like I've averaged my weight has been around between 210, 215.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I weighed myself this morning, and this is from doing this Irish Moss like the past 3 days. Nigga, why am I at 206?
Yeah, good shit.
I'm at 206.
Good shit.
My thing is, by the summer, if I can get to 195, I'm dunking on it.
Good shit. Good shit. And it's good for all that. It's good for energy. It's good for vitality. It's good for all that, man. It's like
absolutely.
It's kind of like the cheat code. Like, and it's funny because I'm seeing a lot of more people talk about it. I was watching the battle of Little John and T-Pain, and Little John was like, "Yeah, I just had to see Moss. You know what I'm saying? I don't get hangovers no more." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what's up." That a lot more people are getting on this shit. It's kind of like some shit we've been on, but it's come to the forefront.
Right.
For sure, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Like I'll tell you, bro. Like even with that, it's like I've become more aware of like my health.
Yeah.
But I'm cognizant, or more cognizant of what I'm putting into my body now.
Yeah.
You know, since we've been since I've been on the Irish Moss, it's been a mental change.
Good shit.
I can say that.
Good shit.
So
that's what's up, man. Good shit.
But just going back to this whole, you know, time management thing with this pandemic. Just like I think you said it earlier, where now people have the time to be more cognizant or more aware of their health, and they want to be more productive with their health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's going to be a good thing, because prayerfully by June, we going to be all out, all outside, and just I pray that with us being outside, we'll go outside with like a better consciousness based off of what we went through, instead of going back to the same shit.
Like a better
first nice day outside. I really hope, you know what I'm saying?
I really hope we back by June, but the way things looking, I don't know, man. Cause people when all this shit kicked off, once the pro sports league shut down, I said, okay, this shit getting real. So if they not talking about playing no ball in June, I don't know. Hopefully, I hopefully, but I don't know.
They talking about they won't be able to find nothing out until May 1st.
I mean,
or they won't make a decision until May 1st.
I don't know. I haven't heard that, but I don't know. I know some of tennis tournaments is canceled. Like, and that they don't happen until July. Wow. I think I forgot which one of the tennis majors is canceled. And they normally don't play that joint until like late July into August, and it's canceled. So
this is true.
Some of the golf tournaments is canceled that take place in like July. So I don't know, man. I hope we back out of here June. You know
But I'm sitting there, even with the sports, I'm sitting there like, yo, imagine the playoffs all summer.
I mean, I must say, I haven't missed sports like I thought I would, though. To be honest with you. Now, trust is not football season, so maybe that's just, you know, me not missing my favorite sport. But like, I haven't really missed basketball that much. Like, I haven't really thought too much about it, really.
Man, I've been playing 2K like crazy because I need my sports fix.
I just, you know. And just on top of just the effect it's had as far as outside go, I mean, it's just been normal for me. I'm still getting up same time, leaving out, going to work. So I'm out
less traffic, right?
Way less traffic.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Yeah, from the crib to Norristown in like 30 minutes.
You can get wherever you need to go in a hurry,
in traffic. Oh my God. Normally in traffic to get to Norristown, it's about hour 5.
Right.
top. But now I'm getting to Norristown in 30 minutes, bro. This
Right.
is lovely. Like, shoot, for all that, man, just allow me to have no traffic and y'all stay in the crib for the end of the year. I'm good. You know, but also too with this, like, I've noticed that I'm able, I mean, just because things are closed, I'm able to hold on to my money.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's lovely, like, be able to sit back and see that you got like 2 paychecks just sitting in your bank account. Oh my God, it's a beautiful thing, man.
I mean,
yeah. All I get is my food and gas, and I'm straight. Oh, and me and my mom, we do our smugglers run down to Total Wine every Saturday. But even with that, like, they were supposed to start issuing out fines for people who aren't from Delaware, but we done did it like the past 3 weeks, and we straight. So, but man, yo, did y'all hear about what Ellen said?
Yeah, I heard about it. I think Charlamagne gave her donkey today. That's why I heard it.
What she said?
Yeah, and initially, so Ellen said that and these are her words, that being quarantined in her mansion is like being in prison because she wears the same thing every day and everyone in the house is gay.
Right.
That was her joke. But Charlamagne ripped her a new one, and I was actually like proud to hear that donkey of the day, because the way he put it into perspective is like, yeah, you do need to be held accountable for that whack joke in light of everything that's going on, and the people, especially black people who are being affected by it. It was good that she was held accountable for her words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I really couldn't. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less about her saying it. To be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it just didn't. I mean, I get it and all that. I mean, I wasn't mad that Charlamagne made a donkey today. I just really didn't care. Like, you know.
Now I can dig it.
More important shit going on than what she said. So I really didn't care.
This is true. One of the things I was thinking about with this whole thing, with this COVID-19 pandemic, do y'all think this is really a social experiment to test automation via social distancing?
It's a little bit of everything, man. They're going to test automation and 5G, actual virus, and right? They're gonna sit back and they just collecting all the data. Yeah, it's not just. I don't think it's not just one specific goal in mind. I think it's a bunch of goals in mind. It's a bunch of things they can sit back and watch and see how we react and see what we do when we're put in certain conditions under certain levels of stress, and they just going to detail it all and put it all into use for the next time around.
Yeah. So this isn't a pandemic. This is just simply a social experiment.
It is a pandemic. I mean, some people are getting sick. I don't know whether you want to say it's corona, 5G towers, whatever. People are getting sick.
Or maybe just flu season.
Flu season, but more people die from the flu each year than so I don't know. I know people are getting sick. I don't know what's causing it. I know something's causing it. I don't think it's just your average flu though. I don't think it's just your average flu. I do think it's a little something more. I don't know. Coronavirus. Like I said, I don't know if it's coronavirus, 5G radiation. Maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know, but it's something's going on. And like Malcolm said, I think really your only defense is your main defense is trying to make sure you be cognizant of what you're putting inside your body and trying to boost your immune system.
That's true. And again, shout out to the Irish Moss. But yeah, like I just sit back and especially this week, I've been really like sit back and just thinking about this whole thing and just trying to get a new perspective on it and examine this from as many different angles as I can. but I just feel like the main thing that I'm seeing here is the response of what everybody's doing, and I feel like how we should respond to it as far as what we're doing with our time. Instead of, again, I drive this point home again of, instead of complaining, let's be proactive. You know what I'm saying? Being proactive, getting things done that you keep putting off. Now you got the time, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Like well, Mal, you said you haven't been working, so like what have you been doing lately, if you don't mind?
Oh, I've pretty much been moving the CMOS. I've been doing that. Shit. They got I invested a nice amount in stocks over the years. I sold a few stocks. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Which just to prepare myself for anything that could happen in the future. You know what I mean? In
right
like the next 4 or 5 months. You know what I mean? So and then it's actually planning to just move forward after this, as far as photography, looking into new equipment, things like that.
For sure.
With certain ideas. Before, I'm not going out shooting nothing just yet, but certain ideas, I'm planning a lot of things. I mean, so pretty much planning.
As you should. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Like, I know for me, even though I'm still out working, like I've been using this time to just to capitalize off of what's not going on, and like I'm, taking online classes. Like I started my project management certification class. I put out my trailer for my documentary.
That joint was dope, by the way. I meant to tell you that joint was dope.
Yeah,
definitely looking forward to the whole thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm about to do tomorrow, right? We going to knock them over the head with that promo, bro.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I think it was yesterday. Yesterday on my way home from work, I was thinking about the promo. Like, I gotta ask Chris when that promo coming out.
Yeah, we gonna hit him over the head with it tomorrow, Saturday. So probably most likely tonight I'm sending it over to y'all. So 12:00 or whenever y'all want to on Saturday or this weekend, let's hit niggas over the head with it. So yeah, man. But yeah, just like stuff like that. It's like we shot that promo back in January, but at the same time, certain things had to develop.
Right.
Certain moves had to be made before we can put it out there. Everything doesn't have to be so instant the way culture portrays it to be, or the way culture makes it to be. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can really take your time with some shit and just like you make it and wait. It's like, yo, I got this shit sitting in my pocket, niggas don't even know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just trying to capitalize off of this where everybody's not out. It's like I'm able to move and navigate in certain ways where I can be quiet about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and real quick, just speaking on social media, I want to shout out. Like my sister put me on to this this short movie that some people at her school made. It's called Social Media Kills. It's on YouTube. And it's basically like this guy at their school. He did a social experiment where he was able to shut down the school's Wi-Fi for a week. So nobody could get on social media. So he, did the study where he's like, I'm observing how people are day one, especially with it being on a Monday. Everybody has their most boring class, but when you walk around, while everybody has social media, everybody has their head down. There's no interaction. But as soon as social media is out, it's like people are getting forced to talk to each other.
Right.
Everybody's talking about the same thing of social media being down. Then I think he said probably by like day 5 or day 6, you see everybody interacting with each other, playing cards, playing video games, dancing and whatever. But just wanted to shout them out because the message behind that movie and just how it was set up, I gotta give them their props. So check out Social Media Kills on YouTube. the director's name is Quadir Scott. So yeah,
okay,
check him out. So
media kills. All right.
Yeah, but other than that, man, how's everybody been doing? I know I'm probably doubling back, just kind of just trying to make conversation.
right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
family's good, everybody's good. What's the haps?
Same old.
Yeah, besides the bullshit, you know what I mean?
Word.
Yeah. Shit.
And me and my family, we've been playing spades on Sundays. That's been cool.
Good.
Like that's been our family time, you know.
That's what's up. That's what's
So
up. Yeah, like this actually gave a time for me and my mom to come a little closer, and like because we're going into business with this. Like we're getting this trademark and copyright and everything. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Manufacture everything ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
That way, and it's good to be able to do something with her. You know what I'm saying? Something she loves to do. You know. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
Most definitely, man. But I can't say like my mom, she's working from home. My sister's home from school, so it's just me and my dad that go out to work every day. But like when we all home and we're all together, especially on the weekends, like it's been you know, just to be able to sit and have dialogue with my family and you know my sisters in a great place mentally. So that's been a huge plus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like again, I'm thankful. Even with all this going on, I'm thankful because I feel like this could be a time for everybody to mentally reset.
Right.
Yeah. You see the animals coming out.
Yeah.
I mean,
you see, yeah, just like you say, you see nature just kind of reset itself as well. Mm-hmm. In LA, like there's less smog because there's less cars on the road, so the air quality is getting better out there. You know, so it's always a silver lining in every situation, and with this, I feel like things are getting better because things are starting to reset.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
Shit. Oh man, fucking ain't like. It just feels weird, like because usually we be going out, be trying to do something.
Right.
Now it's like, all right, go back in the crib for a couple of days. Like we don't know. Watch the news. The news is crazy. If you go outside, everybody's acting normal.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So it's hard to gauge. You know what I mean? Because people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what's been the biggest struggle for me during this time, and that's been like when I see people, I normally going for the handshake and the hug.
Yeah.
But it's like it's weird that I can't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I gotta hit with the elbow and all of that, or maybe even the Christian side hug.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's hard for me to get used to that.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Man. But you know, it's a preparation for greater times, I guess. You know.
I hope it is.
Hopefully, God willing.
I hope it is. Cause I low key miss seeing people outside, like everybody outside, and either going to like restaurants and eating outside and stuff like that. I miss little stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm enjoying no traffic.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying being able to navigate through the city with ease. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right.
Yeah. Some people are starting. It's crazy because some people are starting to lose their minds. Like some people are like starting to go. I started like of some boy killed his mom and or his sister and a girlfriend. Some crazy shit happened. Yeah, I mean, it's just, people are going crazy in the house, getting cabin fever.
Yeah, I know that cabin fever is a beast because I remember when I wasn't working and I had no choice but to be in the crib. Like I get it, but at the same time, you should be able to just at least take a step outside to get some fresh air.
Right.
You know, you don't have to be like, you know, cooped in the house in your room and you feel like the walls are closing in, you don't have to do that. Like if you got a like outside step or even a porch, just go sit on the porch. And it's still legal for you to go out for a walk or for a run. You can still do that.
Right.
I don't know. You may have some people out there who get in their own way. It's like they know that they can do these things, but they just don't want to. And I feel like that's the type of shit that gets you into that sunken place.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it is what it is. Antoine, let me throw a question to you, bro. Sports related, obviously. How you feel about AB working out with Lamar Jackson?
They Florida. They all from Florida. That's just they just working out.
Do you think this could be a way for AB to get back into the league if Roger Goodell kind of gives it the green light?
No, I mean him catching footballs from somebody don't mean anything, bro. He still got all that legal shit he gotta go through first, so that don't mean nothing. Him working out with somebody, that's what NFL players do in the off season. They get together and they work out. So ain't no point of reading into that.
Okay, got you. Yeah, but do you feel like AB should get a fourth chance?
I mean, bro, I really don't care. I really don't care. Like, if he get one, he get one. If he don't, he ain't got nobody to blame but himself. You can't be mad at nobody but himself. If he, I don't get me wrong. I like to see him play again because he's a good player. But I don't have any vested interest. It's not like he was an Eagle or anything. So I really don't. If you don't get back in the league, oh well, too bad. Right. What will be?
Sarah, right? Like fuck.
Pretty much.
Yeah. But man, I'm so sorry about like the NBA. Just like I guess they said postponing because I really missed watching my Sixers games.
Yeah.
Like they tried to do a simulation, a 2K simulation, and I'm like,
they tried to like you talking when they was actually playing each other on 2K.
No, like it was a scheduled game against the Sixers versus the Wizards. But since they couldn't play it in real life, they did a 2K simulation of that game. And I'm sitting there like I was enjoying it at first, and then I'm looking at the game based on how I play 2K, and I'm like, okay, I can't watch this shit anymore. Like I've seen way too many open passes on like from backdoor cuts, and the pass wasn't made. And it's like, oh my, I'm driving myself crazy. Like this is a real game. I think at halftime that's when I had to turn it off. Like I can't do this anymore. So yeah, man.
It is what it is.
But we can cut this one short. Okay, we can cut this one short because I don't have any more questions.
Yeah, man.
Just something to get to keep the ball rolling. And also, I'm not sure if y'all saw, but
I saw that. I saw that. I had shared it.
Yeah, so shout out to Jamie Jam, WJMS Radio. She's really holding us down with this. So and trying to get forward, and possibly we can be able to monetize our show. So
it's coming.
So
good shit.
I trust the process. But in the meantime, live from 215 is me, Cool Guy P. Got my brothers Antoine. I got brother Malcolm. Matt is 9 times out of 10 sleep, but that's Matt. We love him for it, so it's all good. But in the meantime, with love, I say fuck all y'all. Stay home, be safe, keep the roads clean, so I can navigate freely. But in the meantime, we catch y'all next week. All right, we out.
Peace.